So ready with no police. Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Hey guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
As you can see by the title of this video,
we're going to be talking about how has our relationship changed when we moved from South Africa to South Korea.
Yeah, so there's definitely like pros and cons, and we thought we should mention that. So we're gonna do 3 pros and 3 cons. We're first gonna talk about the cons.
I mean, for us, right, one of the big cons is we don't have cars here. Okay, so like back home, I had my car, she had her car. So traveling to one another was actually much more easier than what it is right now. I mean, granted, like the bus system here, top notch.
Yeah.
But certain things, like you can't do certain things in a bus that you can do in a car.
True.
You know?
I think what I miss the most, like when I used to leave work, a tender used to knock off before me, so sometimes you'd like not really surprise me because you'd have to tell me that don't bring your car, like maybe I'll have to use a how train, I'll pick you up from work. But like when I'll find him parked outside with my Savannah and waiting for me on a Friday, so we can't do those things anymore, and that sucks. That has changed, and I miss our dates. Like we used to have car dates,
chicken licking dates, just go to the drive-through, get wings, get some fries, or the chips, or whatever you wanna call it.
Kota.
And like we'd chill in the car.
And also like on weekends would like sometimes would be like, well, maybe let's go watch a movie, and after the movie would be like, hey, let's go bowling.
But like now it's
a bus has times, they finish at 9, so everything we do we have to like remember there are taxis, but taxis are also expensive and you don't want to spend more money, so yeah, dates need to be super planned. So like back home would just randomly go anywhere and check out a new spot, like hey, like let's go in there. But with being in Korea, we have to check if there's an English menu or the type of food that they serve, the type of restaurant that, you know, like some Korean restaurants you have to take off your shoes. You have to sit down like on the floor
as if you're in primary. You know, like when you're in primary, like you gotta like fold your legs. So
you have to plan your outfits, which maybe don't wear your torn jeans. That's why my jeans always here. Or like you can't wear a dress if you go into that type of restaurant. So everything is super planned. Like we have to plan ahead. It's okay, this Saturday let's go check out this restaurant.
It's really hard to be cute in the sense of like, yo, I give me a surprise, or like this week we're coming to my place, or like going to her place, let me take you to this spot.
Yeah,
it's always a matter of actually like go on the internet, find out what do they do, how much is this, you know, like all these little things. But then all of that is in Korean. And even like when you like translate that, certain things get lost in translation, and like yo, here you thinking this place actually like provides this, kante, it's something else.
So yeah, our dates are not as spontaneous as before. Also that spot, we were not the same one. We were sitting on the floor, remember they brought out the chicken and we thought okay, maybe it's just a chicken spot. So Tendo and I like finished the whole
finished
chicken.
Everything.
Kanti rice yes.
And like the messed up part, I would hear them face to like like we finished it, and then he brings out the rice.
He brings out the like sis selling a rice in yo. Did we eat it?
We did. We did.
So yeah, like there's dates need to be super planned. Outfits, prices, how far it is, because also the bus transportation, so you have to take like 20 minutes of just waiting at the bus stop, then maybe 1 hour on the bus, and then like
the bus actually doesn't drop you like at the spot sometimes. So it might drop you like somewhere and you have to walk like 20 minutes. You're like, do we really want to go? So like even those things, just walking 20 minutes somewhere, we even be like, nah,
I see
once.
Yeah.
And the third point, we basically miss out on family events, you know, like funerals, weddings, baby showers, even like your occasional gatherings with your cousins, you know what I'm saying? It sucks.
Because these are the things we used to do together as a couple,
Yeah.
like go to weddings, go to family brides,
and
all of that, housewarmings. So yeah, that has changed definitely. So it's just us, we just have each other. And then also, like he mentioned funerals. I've lost 2 of my grandmothers while here, and you can't go to a funeral. Tinder also lost his grandmother. And even when they try to like video call the funeral, the time zone difference is always crazy. Like literally we're 7 hours ahead of South Africa, so when people are sleeping, we're awake,
and vice versa. So
yeah, you miss out.
Yeah, all of that clashes. But then sometimes like it is nice when they actually do like video call you, and like you get to see everyone there. Like it gives you that sense of I'm there, you know. And I guess like we just have like those memories where like we actually did go to those type of things, and in your mind that's the only thing playing back. It's like, yo, the last time I linked up with everybody, this is what happened. Like, you know, those memories at least provide us with like that little bit of comfort.
So yeah, definitely that's a huge con, being away from home. So now we're gonna move on to the pros.
It's much easier to save money in Korea.
Yeah.
Like I worked for I think roughly like 18 months. And yo, saving was a hassle.
Yeah.
Yo, like I literally count the days for the next payday. On payday. On payday.
I remember those days. Yeah, like you broke, literally you just got paid izolo.
Yeah, like broke. You broke, but broke.
Yeah, also the benefits of our job, we are given these apartments fully furnished. For all the schools you teach, they do give you money, transport money to go to those schools.
And another great advantage to that, we aren't taxed. So there's still a huge chunk of money left over.
Yeah, so it's easier, and also the rand is weak compared to the South Korean one. So when we send money home, it becomes more than it is here. So yeah, that's a great benefit, especially because we're young and we are trying to save money. So
and wild and free.
And also that thing that we mentioned as a con, not like missing family events, is kind of a pro, because
silver lining somewhere.
You know, you're not buying gifts, you're not going to like endless events like baby showers and brides and all of that. That was like you spend money on those things in South Africa, but obviously not now because of Corona. But yeah, it's also it's a good thing and a bad thing. The second thing we do more out of the box things. So like hiking, things we never thought about doing back home. What else? Everything. It's like living here, everything is an experience, everything is out of our comfort zone. So like we don't speak the language, we know a few words, but like it's always like literally every day you never know what's gonna happen. Like I remember that time we went to go get the curtain rod. Hey, that was a mission. We walked into that curtain store
confident even, and there we are with phones out. Curtain. You just there like, babe.
Like we were just pointing at stuff. So it's also like, it's funny because yeah, we're there acting out what we want, pointing,
actually playing charades.
Everything we do makes us, it's like we get to know each other more.
I mean, like you're basically learning more about your person, right? How they handle certain situations
out of the comfort
zone.
zone.
And one of the other things we actually really enjoy doing here is going to a, excuse my pronunciation, I've been here a couple of months, I always mess this up, okay? She always dies, okay? Norebang. Oh shit.
Yeah, Norebang is like karaoke. It's not like in South Africa where it's like
in front of people,
a club, or yeah, in South Africa it's like a space where you sing in front of people. Some people are shy even though you want to sing. Here in Korea there's rooms, like you rent out a room and yeah, you hire it for like 150 rand, and it's for 1 hour.
Wow.
And you can choose the songs you want to sing, and there's actually an English section with like a lot of artists like Beyonce and stuff, and that has been like our thing.
True.
Like we go to karaoke nights. I'll try find a video and put it somewhere so you can hear Taylor sing.
But like in a nutshell, right, being here in Korea, everything that we do, it's a whole new experience, right? Back home, I wouldn't go to museums, I wouldn't go to parks.
We live in a country that we're not used to, so everything is out of the box. Everything we do, even the things we used to do back home, like bowling, when you go there, it's a new experience because you have to order all of that in Korean. You have to ask for your shoe size in Korean. Like everything we do is like not comfortable, so we're really growing here, I think.
Yeah. Lastly, this is our absolute favorite one. We had to travel a lot. I got here in November 2019, right? And so now it's July 2020. Okay, I had never left the country before 2019, and like since then till now, I've been to obviously South Korea, been to Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, and the Philippines. It's so affordable here to like move around within Asia. It is ridiculous, because when we took our vacation in January, February, we went to 3 countries in 3 weeks. No, 4 weeks, right?
The whole month.
Okay, the whole month basically.
We traveled the whole of February, so we did 10 days in the Philippines, 10 days in Malaysia, 10 days in Singapore. It's easy to travel. It's literally, Japan is 1 hour away by flight, so Hong Kong is 3 hours. Every other country is like 3, 4, 5 hours max, so literally you can go to Japan for the weekend or a long weekend. So traveling is a big thing. If you want to see those vlogs where we went on these trips, I will link them somewhere up in this video. Make sure that you watch them. I did post them on my channel. It was before we had this channel together.
Honestly, I'd say like we're still the same.
I think we're doing more things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like sharp,
we're
even
also
back
doing,
home,
yeah.
we did a lot, but
Yeah.
then we were always like constrained by time, because I stayed at home, she stayed at home, and
We just had cars.
So like that gave us that freedom to like travel. But like here, I have my own place, she has her own place, and we can see each other for like the whole weekend.
There's definitely more benefits here, I think.
And like a whole lot of more opportunities.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this and you would like to come to South Korea, go to her channel. She has all the information for you. And like another added bonus to like actually having our own places, and like the other one comes through on the weekend, we actually get to see what type of person I'm gonna be dealing with for the rest of my life.
Whereas
You know?
we couldn't see that before.
Cause like I know in jail, like yo, I'm gonna live in an art museum. People,
What do you mean?
People who know her know exactly what I mean.
Nah,
She's a clean freak.
I'm not.
I'm afraid to step on the floor.
Senna's just being dramatic.
My
He literally walked in,
God.
he's like, I'm like,
Yay!
of course. He's like, no, it's too clean. Like, what is too clean?
You could literally cook off this floor, dog. That's how clean it is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, ne?
It's good because now when I go to Tender's house, I can see that he cleans.
I know it's true.
You clean like before I come,
Yeah.
which I appreciate.
But I try to clean to her level.
He's just not as clean as I am, but he's very clean. He's not like, I never feel uncomfortable in your space. So I think it's fun.
Nah, like, I am terrified of your place.
Okay, no drama. My place is not that clean. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to both channels.
Yay. We'll see you
Next time.